Hi everyone. So I hope you're all well. Um, Today I decided to do a little short video trying to take you guys to just the sort of getting ready with answers, getting set up with answers, and where to sort of find help if you get stuck, where to get sort of learning materials from, where I go to get learning materials from. And I just hope to help you with those of you who are beginners, but also those who are experienced a little bit. I think these tips will help you. So just to get started with, then. Um, so for those of you who've not downloaded ANSYS yet, if you just go on Google and type in ANSYS downloads, if I just reverse on this, I just typed in ANSYS download, and then you just get the first link here, ANSYS free student software downloads. If you click on that, it brings you to this page. Okay, so now if you just scroll down, and this is the one that you need, ANSYS student. So if you click here, as it says, and then here's the download. So if you download ANSYS student, once you click on that, it will download files for you. And then what you need to do with those files is you need to extract them. And then once you extract them, you can go inside the files and there'll be a setup file. You click on that and then everything goes from that onwards is pretty much intuitive. It's quite basic actually. So yeah, the next important thing that I wanted to cover after downloading ANSYS is I would highly recommend that you do this free online simulation course from Cornell University. It's a 6 weeks course, I believe, and it's done by a professor from the Cornell University. And it's actually quite really nice. He starts off with really basics. He teaches you, or he tries to convince you or explain to you that CFD and ANSYS is not just pretty pictures and colorful pictures. It's not just CFD, colorful fluid dynamics. There's a lot more behind it, and it's all the mathematics that you need to know and understand, and what you're putting inside it. Because as the saying goes, garbage in, garbage out. So if you don't know what you're putting in, then you would not know what you're getting out. So this course, the professor goes from really, really basic and explains all the background of ANSYS. I think he even has a little interview with the person who made ANSYS in this course. So it's quite a nice, interesting course that I recommend you guys to do. It gives a little background to mathematics and everything. So it's a good start, I believe, this course. It's quite interactive also. You can communicate with other students from around the world. It gives you questions along the way, along the course, so you can answer those questions and see where you're up to each stage. And of course, you can ask questions if you get stuck. So definitely do this course. And just this course, if you click on it, it will take you onto this page, edX, which is basically just an online learning website. You can find a lot more courses on here, but this is the one that I wanted to emphasize on today. Hands-on introduction to engineering simulations. And you can sort of enroll onto it. Quite a lot of people enroll to it themselves. And it's actually really, really nice. So it's a little bit video about what the course is consisted of. So you can watch that and get an idea of what's inside the course. But it's really nice. But especially for beginners, I would highly, highly, highly recommend that you go through this course first before doing anything else on ANSYS. This is a really, really good start for beginners. And at the beginning, you really want someone to like sort of guide you. You don't just want to sort of see a massive ocean and not know where to start from and what to do. So this course really guides you into the software, explains everything to you. So then at the end of it, I'm sure pretty much that you will know what you're doing, and you'll be able to sort of like independently start doing simulations and model things. Okay, this is about the course here. Sponsored by ANSYS, Cornell University. It's free, but you don't get a certificate. But I don't really bother about that as long as I get the knowledge, and as long as you get the knowledge, that's the main thing, right? As long as you learn how to use ANSYS, that's the main thing. You don't really need a certificate. If you want a certificate, of course, you can pay for it. That's up to you. But I personally don't worry about the certificates and stuff. Effort 46 hours per week, 6-week course, as I said, engineering, intermediate, English, and then what you learn, sort of fluid dynamics simulation, ANSYS structure mechanics simulation, mathematical models, building simulation in real world environment using ANSYS software, verification, validation simulations, including checking against hand calculation. And then you see, it teaches you through all of them. It's quite really good course, I believe so. Is a guy that teaches it. So yeah, I definitely recommend this course for those who are beginners, and also for those who are sort of not really beginners, but sort of just recent to ANSYS. Definitely this course will help you improve your understanding. Okay, so moving on now. So this website, ANSYS Learning Forum, if you get stuck while doing simulations or any simulations, this website has a lot of a lot of discussion pages where you can post your questions or your queries that you're having issues with, and it's quite sectioned out into different types of problems. So if you have structural problems, you'll post your problems inside the structural area. If you have fluid dynamics problems, you'll put it in the fluid dynamics area, and so on. You have to sign up. Sign it is all free, and then obviously if you scroll down, so you have here, so you have like sort of 3D design, comments, 1284 discussions, electronics, embedded dynamic platform, optical materials, fluids, 7,500 discussions. Maybe your query is already answered inside these. So you have to go in there and sort of see for yourself whether your query is already answered or not. Maybe you can ask another query. Introducing laminar boundary layer theory. So these are all topics that people asked most recent by this person. Forces acting on turbine blades. Problem with simulating nano enhanced PCM. Don't know what that is, but anyway. FSI, fluid structure interaction in elastic tube. And these are all sort of the problems that you might be having or might be different, and you can always post your problem and then it will get answered by ANSYS engineers. And they're actually quite responsive. So it will definitely help you. Just click on random one, see what it takes me. Hello, I'm trying to simulate melting. So this guy says explaining his problem that he's having, and then he sort of puts down all his issue problem, and then obviously he goes hello, and then this is the admin, so he's answering the questions and stuff for them. So it's definitely nice thing that I should think you should guys definitely try. Another thing in the ANSYS Learning Forum is the courses. So you have fluid structure electronics, STEM. So you want fluid courses, for example. It will take you to this page. So what are fluids? These are all online courses that you can sort of view and do them, and help you learn stuff. What are fluids? Fluid static, fluid kinematics, dimensional analysis, governing equations of fluids, viscous laminar flow, laminar boundary layer theory, basics of turbulent flows. You got all these nice interesting courses, and some of them are free. Oh, it looks like all of them are free. Okay. So it's quite interesting courses that I think you benefit from if you sort of working in these areas. I'd definitely give them a try if you are personally working in one or two of these areas. But yeah, I think it'll just help you guys with your work, whatever you're doing. It's just another sort of place to go to for help when you get stuck. But yeah, these are quite nice. You've got structural course, electronics, STEM, and yeah, there's the forum. Okay, so now we go into another page, and this is basically if you want to see what other people have done using ANSYS. So in here you can search up other people's sort of papers, research papers, articles and stuff. So if I just type in here, like, I don't know, jet engines, enter, and so I just get here like sort of papers, case studies, the initial story with use of ANSYS, and this would so basically studies that people have done using ANSYS, mastering complexity Airbus. If you just click on a random one, and scroll down. It just gives a little sort of like little description of what it is. I think you can request the whole paper if you just fill in the details here and submit. I think I've not tried it myself this, but I think it's a nice area to get help with resource library. And again, just to go to the website, you just go on. Let's go back on here now. Go one more step backwards. If I just type in Google ANSYS research papers, and the link is this one, ANSYS resources. So we just click on that, and it takes to this website. Okay. Next one that I want to show you is this. Now I use this a lot, and this is a website that I just sort of randomly came across. It's really nice. It teaches you everything to do with ANSYS. There's so much detail here. It's incredible. It's immense amount of detail, as you can see. I'm scrolling down, it will never finish. It is all about to do with ANSYS. It's really a lot of detail, and just random, just to go on it, like you go defining material, defining properties, densities, viscosity. It goes through every single detail of ANSYS. It goes through meshing, checking the meshes, checking mesh quality, repairing meshes. So you go to different solvers, I think, here, and if you go here, you can go on like boundary layers, so there, meshes. You can go on all types of meshes here. So much. It gives you all the maths and everything behind everything, also, and all the theory, pressure inlet, boundary conditions, everything. This is a really good website. I recommend if you really want to go inside depth of ANSYS and understand the theory behind what you're doing. And again, to go into this website, you just have to go on Google, type in. I just typed in ANSYS turbulence model just to get this website. I go on this link here. It's called the AFS. That link. So go on this link, and then I just went on context table, and this is the context table I am at. Okay, so I hope this helps you guys. And then this is the ANSYS how-to videos YouTube channel. I think it will definitely help you guys. Give some examples of some of the stuff that they do in ANSYS. I think for beginners it would be quite nice to see stuff happen. It'll get you excited, and also sort of help you with your own work. And anyways, last thing, this one is CFD Online, and again, it's just a forum, just like the ANSYS learning forum. Similar to that, it's more specific, also obviously CFD. So you can go on here, chat to people, post your questions, and you get answers back for those. It's quite nice, all these things. But yeah, I just hope these 5-6 things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 things, would be quite helpful for you guys, those who are new and those who are a little bit experienced. I think these couple of things will be quite nice, especially this one is really nice, especially for engineering students. I'm myself an engineering student, so I use this a lot when I need to go into theory behind what I'm doing to win my engineering reports. So it's quite helpful when I'm doing theory and stuff, this website. So I'll definitely visit this. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this today. And if there's anything else that you want me to show to you, or anything else that you recommend to me, then please do leave them in the comments. It'd be really helpful. But thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Goodbye.